Well, I've made too much because I never use a recipe, so I'm going to tip half of that out into another container and add the dates and the apricot now to half that mix and the other bits and pieces. I'm going to refine that because I don't use a recipe. I'm going to tip it all out into I tipped it all out into another bowl. You can go the dates, lots of dates, and for this particular one I'm going to try a whole bunch of Turkish apricots. I've got a feeling that this is going to be a little bit too wet, so I'll just add some dried nuts later to thicken it up. Okay. So half that mix, it's pretty sticky, and then half of the other one, if I can get it in there without it going everywhere. Good grief. First time video. Okay. Secret ingredient, cinnamon. About that much, whatever. Sesame seeds for no good reason, because I hate sticking to a recipe. Now this is the stuff that makes a difference. It needs to be in there, and if I put too much in and it gets a bit too oily, I'll just put some more nuts in, let it crunch up a bit. I like putting a bunch of that in. This is only half the mix, so I'll do this again. And then the honey. Needs some honey because it needs a bit of sweetness, because there's no sugar or anything in there. I don't know how much I'm adding, about that much. So that's it. Oh dear, there's poor mixers in for it. And that's that. Make it into balls. Put the coconut on it, or sesame seeds. Next one, no, well, the other half of the batch I'll coat with coconut. I decided to make this one wetter. It's darker brown than that, but I thought I'd like to give that a go in the oven as little biscuits and see how it goes. There's no flour or anything, no sugar, no butter, just fruit and nuts. So I'll see how it goes. Oven's on 120, and I'll video when they're out. Okay, so they're all made up and sort of squashed down a bit. I don't think they'll flatten out like a biscuit, and for no good reason other than they look like dog poops. There's 3 dog logs, I'm going to call them. This one, I'm going to put some peanut butter in that and see how that goes. Squashed it out, ready for the peanut butter. Looks suspiciously like dog poo, so I thought I'd just verbalise that so you're appropriately disgusted. Now to roll the Great Dane in some appropriate litter. Now a lesson. This is a catalogue from the gods, but that's a catalogue. That is a dog-a-log.